What's up, Cuppeteers, and welcome back to my channel. It's Christina J, and it is time for another video. So for today's video, I have brought back some of the products that I used to use before, and either I liked them or I didn't like them, but I just used them anyway because I didn't have much money, so I didn't really care about quality and stuff. So if you want to see some of my old favorite and not favorite products, then please keep watching. Okay, also side note, I just finished moving a couple days ago and I'm having trouble finding a spot to film. So this is what I've come up with. I know it's not like the perfect situation because there's not that much space and I don't know, it's just a mess here. But we're trying this out for today and hopefully we can make it better or find another spot that's even better. So I'll keep trying different spots or trying to make it this spot better for next week's video. So our first step is always to prime. I didn't use a primer before back then whenever I started wearing makeup, but that is because I didn't believe in primers. But now I started believing in primers. I don't know if I completely believe in them yet, but I started to believe in them more. So I'm gonna go in with my current favorite, and that's the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Now that primer is on, it is time to move on to foundation. Sorry, my voice is weird today. So today for foundation, I have the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. I normally just use this as a foundation though, and this was one of my favorites because of its price point and its coverage. It has medium to full coverage, so you can really just build it up. I also really like this doe foot applicator. It's just really nice to pinpoint exactly where you want the foundation to go. So that is what we're going to be using today. Alright, so this is the foundation all put on. I know my lighting isn't that great right now, but it is pretty like heavy coverage for like a medium to heavy coverage foundation, which I like. And also keep in mind that it does have kind of like the sheen to it. You kind of see it here, so it may not be that great for people with oily skin, but if you have like dry to combination to normal skin like me, then this is really great for you. And for my next step, it is concealer. For today, I'm going to be using my ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I've mentioned this a couple times on my channel, but I just haven't been using it in a while, so I'm going to be using it today. And my concealer is on, so it is time to set my face. So for today, I'm going to be using my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder and just setting my face with that. For my brows today, I'm going to go ahead and use the CoverGirl brow pencil because it's been my all-time favorite even back then. So I'm going to go ahead and use it. Did use another one a lot back then, which was the LA Girl Browy Wowie brow pencil, I believe. I found it one time at this Japanese dollar store called Daiso, and I really fell in love with it, but I actually don't have any with me today, so I can't use that. But I'm also going to go in with my Benefit Gaming Brow Gimme Brow, which looks like this. Something I used for a very long time beforehand, so I'm going to be using that today. Alright guys, my brows are on. I'm not having a very good brow day, but that's probably because I'm using products that I don't really like to use anymore. Ever since I found the Anastasia Brow Wiz, I kind of just never looked back. Next is this dreaded thing. This is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, and I used to use this all the time. I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm so cool. I have something from Urban Decay, which is kind of like a well-known brand, and honestly, it does nothing for me. I know it works for a lot of other people because there's a lot of good reviews about it, but it's just, for me, it never really worked. So we're gonna be using it today for this video, and we're just gonna see how it goes. My primer is on, and it's time to move on to eyeshadow. So for my eyeshadow today, I have this BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette. This palette I used to use a lot because I really loved how many rainbow colors it gave me, but I just don't use it as much anymore because I have many other palettes that have rainbow colors, like the ColourPop Choose a Rainbow palette. So we're just going to be dipping back into this palette today to see how I like it. So for my transition shade today, I'm going to be, let's mix 3 colors together. I'm going to mix this orange right here, and then the orange on top of that, as well as this lightest pink in top left hand corner, because I want like a peachy coral orange. We'll see how this goes. Do you see that? That's really pretty. That's like my own little cocktail of eyeshadows. That is my transition shade all done. For this palette, you do have to remember that all these shades have kind of like a shimmer to it, and you're not really supposed to be putting shimmers in your crease, but I did it anyways because I don't really have a crease. So we're just gonna keep going and pretend like everything is normal. And to kind of define the crease even more, I'm going to be mixing this orange shade with this little purple burgundy shade right here. I don't really know what colors are called, but this one, and maybe a little bit of this one. So these 3, just to kind of deepen up the crease even more. You see that? Look at how pretty it is. I know it's not really showing up on camera, but in my mirror it's just like, ooh, hello. For my lids color today, I'm going to go in with this purple as well as this purple on top. So mixing those together on my finger and putting it across my lid. Alright, so the thing I don't really like about this palette is because it did take a long time for me to get it all on there, but it is on there and it's looking alright. Now I'm going to blend out the harsh lines. What I was noticing when I was blending it out was if I don't go in with new product, it kind of takes off the product, which is really weird, especially for an eyeshadow. So maybe that's why I don't use this palette anymore. And for underneath the lash line, what color should we do? I don't really feel like going that crazy today, so I'm just going to be using this orange shade mixed with this one, and this one. Kind of like a mixture of what I use on top of my lid. I really like mixing different colors from this palette because I feel like it's so pretty when it's all blended together, and you just give that like extra oomph to the color that is already there. And for the inner corner and brow bone highlight, I kind of wanted to dip into this white color down here. I've never done it before and it's kind of speaking to me right now, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. But before we do any of that, I'm gonna go in with my Flower Seal the Deal Long Lasting setting spray onto my brush just a little bit, and then dip into the shimmer shade because I really wanted to give that extra pop. That is on. It is pretty. I used a combination of both. I'm not really sure what the difference is, but I think the one on the right has more cool tones and the one on the left has more warm tones. So I don't really know. Maybe. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do my mascara off camera. Alright, my lashes are done and it is time to move on to contour and bronzer. So for that today, I'm going to be using my Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette Contour. And this is what it looks like on the inside. So it has like a little powder thing or a highlight, whatever you want to use it for, and then a contouring shade. And this is one of the ones I used before. This is just a new one because I found it laying around in my makeup. And the other one I used to use was this Profusion palette that had like highlight and contour on it. I stopped using it because one day my sister decided to go into my room without my permission and she ruined my makeup and it just was never the same after that. So thanks a lot, Catherine. I forgot how much fallout this has. Oh. That is way too much. I literally forgot how to use this. Good thing we can always blend it out. This actually might be a little too dark for me too, but it's fine. Okay, we gotta be careful with the sign up. And for my blush today, I'm gonna go back to my Milani Coral Clove blush because I miss it. As you guys know, I'm not really a blush person, so I literally put like a little bit of blush every single time I have to do blush. And now it is time for a highlight. So this one isn't really one of my old favorites, but I just never used it since I got it, so I wanted to try it out today. Not really try it out because I've had it before. So, long while back, Trevor actually broke my Becca Champagne Pop highlight, and I didn't care for it at first because I was just like, that highlight was not really for me. But then he went out and got me this like little tiny version, so I'm gonna go ahead and try this little tiny version because why not, since it's already here. This is what it looks like. It's so cute. Ooh, look at that glow. Okay. Okay, I see. Do you see that? That's pretty good. And for my lips today, I am gonna be using my Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid lipstick. And this used to be my favorite, but then I lost it and then I found it again. So we're gonna be using in this video. This is actually the thing that started this entire YouTube video. I just really wanted to use this. I forgot how much I love that. That was just so easy to put on, and it has like that little gloss, and I love it. Alright, I look very colorful today. It's like the green, the blue, the pink, the orange, and purple. Anyways, we're gonna set this all in place and using our Flower Seal the Deal setting spray. And that, guys, is the final look for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then please make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Also, comment down below some of your used to be favorite or not favorite products, whatever this video is called. And make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with my makeup adventure. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!